Hey, my name's Jeremy,
What's up, y'all? My name is Mark.
and this is the IT Factor.
All right, man. So we starting this show basically to tell y'all a little bit about IT. We both software engineers, and we got some points that we gonna hit.
Yeah, so basically, man, this show is for anybody, man. It's for your athlete. It's for your person that just want to learn about IT.
The musicians.
Anybody, man. We just want to open it up and let someone see something different. Because I want to get more people involved in tech and in the business methods and learning how to do things on your own.
Facts. Yeah. Myself, coming up through school trying to do IT, I used to YouTube and use the internet to find resources, and it was a bunch of folks who didn't look like us.
Yeah, they really did, man.
Too technical.
Mm-hmm.
So this show was, like he said, for the everyday person. We gonna teach y'all how to get into IT. You know how to survive in this field, and you can make a lot of money in this field.
Yeah, man. So like my college experience started at Clark Atlanta University. You know, go Panthers. You know, we out here. But yeah, basically, man.
Oh, y'all the Panthers too?
Yeah. So
Okay.
we out here. You know, back and forth out here. You know?
Yeah.
So you know, like basically, man. At first, like computer science class, man, I didn't understand because at first I understand. I mean, because I had like a black professor. So like that was cool, but the next semester I started having Indian professors. And I
Right.
not only had to learn how to like code, but I had to learn the language that they were speaking. So I had to learn how they were speaking. I had to go learn how to talk to them. And anytime I look up on YouTube, it was never a black face. It was never no one that
Right.
looked like me. So basically, I was saying once I got my degree, I was gonna be able to do something today. That's basically what we doing.
Yeah, facts. I agree with that. So I went to Georgia State. We also the Panthers, and I wasn't blessed to have a black professor.
Oh, man.
So from the jump, it was whites, Indians, Asians. Not saying there's nothing wrong with that, but I kind of saw that a lot of their explanations, like I just could not understand. A lot of their references.
The way they break everything down.
Yeah, I couldn't get it. So,
Yeah.
like you, I was kind of thinking like, man, we could probably get more black folks into this if we, put a black face on it
Mhm.
or, make it relatable. So, that's another reason why we're starting this show, to reach kind of like an audience of people who should be in IT, but not probably because they feel like it's not for them.
Right, because they think it got math and they got
Yeah,
science.
you gotta be
and it's
Indian,
super
gotta be
hard.
Asian. No
that's
disrespect to them, them
Yeah,
races,
no
but
disrespect. We love working with them. We actually work with them, but
A lot of them.
it's just the fact that when you see your own people working, man, or you see a show like this, we'll be able to walk you through some methods that you probably wouldn't get from a teacher that not like us or anything like that. Also, like I feel like you'll want to do IT more when you see two brothers doing it.
Right.
So that's how I big.
So let me ask you: was you always like a whiz kid, a computer guy growing up? Was you always into IT? Did you play sports or?
Yeah, so I mean, I played ball. I played football, man, for a long time, many years. I really didn't. I cared about the computer, but I never knew about IT, man. So like, walking into a class, my first computer science class, bro, I got a D, bro. So like,
All right.
it's stuff like that like I persevered through it though, because I really wanted to do it. But where I came from Fort Valley, Georgia, it really wasn't that many people doing no IT. So it's like, what are you doing? So like, I had a family member that really looked out for me and helped me get the internships and helped me learn more about the field and make me get involved in. Because I learned it wasn't just about school.
Right.
So like, that's what really made me want to get into IT, and like I just want to help people, do better and know more about the field.
Yeah, same here. So my uncle played football too, so he was blessed to go to school for free. But he didn't study like PE or something easy. He actually studied electrical engineering. So when his football passion didn't get him to the next level,
Right.
he had something to fall back on. So I had realized, like, not putting all of my eggs in one basket.
Right.
Basically had said, okay, I played basketball, baseball a little bit, but I was like, I still need to study something that can make money. So, that's what got me into IT. Realistically, I Googled what degree makes the most amount of money,
Right.
and I just saw
Learn
computer
computer
science.
science,
Yeah, I was
make that
like,
money.
all right, I can
Make that
touch
money.
6 figs with
Uh-huh.
this. So that's what got me into IT. But like you, Jeremy, normal. Wasn't no whiz kid. I'm smart, but it wasn't like going home building computers.
Yeah,
none
I
of
wish,
that.
but
Right.
I never wanted to do that, man. I was an athlete,
Facts.
real job, but I was always a smart kid. I always took care of like my business in school.
Right.
But like the hardest thing I could say for me was, not seeing them brothers, man, or seeing a young
Right.
lady like that looked like me in the IT. Even when I'm at work, it's like it's certain like obstacles that I don't want other people to have to go through, and I feel like this show will fulfill that for them and help them out. and giving them the inspiration that we had and that we needed. So
Right.
that's my biggest thing.
No, I agree. Even like when I met him at work, his manager, like I was going to lunch and he was showing you around, right?
Yeah.
And then he made sure to stop me and was like, "Oh, come meet Jeremy." It was really like, "Oh, he's black."
Be black.
Yeah, y'all should be friends. But it's cool though. And we spoke that one day and we didn't speak for like 2 months. And one day I was going to lunch and I seen you.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? He's at the lunch table.
With
Looking kind of
people's-
looking kind of awkward. You know, he
Talking
just
mortgages and
yeah, right. It
all
was,
that crazy
yeah.
stuff. And then I talked to Mark, man. My man Mark was like, "Hey, bruh, I know you like GM. How you
Right.
like it?" I told him what I was working on, and basically he was like, "We need to do more with this." So like basically from then on, we branched out to this show, and we came up with the name of the IT Factor, man. And we just talked about it and played on it, and finally we pitched something out to you guys. So like,
Right.
I just want to say like, man, corporate America, man, it's a hard place. But when you have your own people to back you, you'll make it very far, man. You make it real far, man.
Yeah, when you can relate to people, that's a blessing in its own. Like when you got a group of people who understand you, you know, they get your ticks, what to say, what not to say. Here's an example. So like one time we had an app that was coming out and we was kind of behind, and this white guy was talking to my lead, and this man was really like, "Oh, you need to get more out of Mark. You need to crack the whip over him." So I'm just like,
What?
yeah, it caught me off guard. I had like, it took me all the way out of my corporate. You know how we got to play that corporate mindset.
role.
Yeah, so it took me out of that, and I was like, maybe he don't mean it like that. And then later on today, my lead came and got me. Was like, I hope you didn't take any offense to that. You know, I said it no, but it was just
You
like
did, you felt some type of
I did, because like, why would you use that reference? You know what I'm saying? And he keeps like a stick. Like, it was like a little stick, and he, to be fair, you know, he got developers under him. So, you know, he be messing with them, man. Like he would, it'd be white people under him. There's no
Right,
black
right,
people.
right.
It's just like,
But still.
yeah, that's not cool. But, you know, it's okay. So yeah, when you're working with people who could relate to you, I do feel like you said, that makes it more enjoyable.
Mhm.
So you'll teach y'all how to handle stuff like that and get there, because, you know, would you say like you feel blessed with the job opportunities that you've had and where you landed?
Yeah, I mean, I do feel a lot blessed, man. Like coming out of Clark, man, I had a lot of internships. Like I done worked with your good old G's, you know, NASA's, and got the chance to work with AT&T, and now working, you know. So it's those type of things, those type of experience that helped me to work with different races and to
Right.
know how to like portray myself and like work out and know how to like just be myself at work. Because I don't want you to be in your own shell, or like we're not trying to tell you like you got to put on another face, even though you do, but you still can be yourself at work, you know. So I can say I have a great time at work. I do my things, but I have my good days and my bad days. But it's a great thing. I knew the field I was getting into, so.
Right. And I guess like I do feel blessed because a lot of the people I grew up with, you know, they trying to be rappers, actors, the girls trying to be like models, and all that's cool. You know, I get it. But I feel like it's a huge gap of us missing in like technology
Oh, of
and
course.
tech. And this field makes so many millionaires and billionaires. You know, not to put our pay out there, but we're paid handsomely, and we don't really work as hard as the industry makes y'all believe.
No.
We have so many vacation days. We can work from home. It's team oriented,
Yeah.
limited sick days.
You got a 40-hour work week, and you only work like 4 hours a day because of the fact it's so mind-boggling that
Right.
you can't even wrap your head around some of the stuff that you work on. And you always have a team. It's team-oriented. If you have a problem, you can go to someone. But a lot of that stuff, as you get into the field like we are, you would like to learn a lot of that stuff on your own, and you got the convenience of working at home. So you can bring your work home and look at it and stuff like that. So,
So what would you say, like, the viewers that we hope to get, like, what would you say they should expect from watching the IT Factor?
I would say just come with a mind to learn and to want to get involved in IT, need to be business, or even if you just want to learn how to code or learn how to set up your website or learn how to land a job, man. We learn how to teach you how to do interviews, need to be tech interviews or just the regular background interviews.
Excuse me, and what age do you see, like, this being most beneficial for?
I say the normal college, I would say high school, probably like a good old 11th grade all the way to through college, on up
Right.
to the entry level,
Right.
even some senior developers or even some senior business managers it can be anyone, to be honest. Like, if you're willing to learn and willing to see us out here make impact,
Yeah, definitely
for
follow.
anybody, please follow, man.
Yeah, I mean, if you follow us, I mean, we know engineers from Google, Facebook, Microsoft,
NASA,
Salesforce, NCR, General Motors, and I'm telling you, this field isn't just the guy sitting there with a hoodie over his head, cranking out zeros and ones. Like,
Right.
you can be somebody who doesn't ever touch code and make a lot of money. So, you know, I feel like that's where we can help. Like, we might not be the most technical. I'll be the first to tell you, I'm not the most technical. Like, I could code, I'm a developer, but it's so much more to that, you know, is missing.
Right.
Because I think a lot of people see this field and they think, oh, I'm not no developer. They don't even know where to start. They don't even know what language to learn. So we could tell you where to start, where to go after that, how to land a job, and like what all it takes.
Teach you how to market yourself for these jobs, and also learn how to do your thing. Like, we doing our own thing on the side too. So
Right.
like, and learning how to side hustle and learning how to network with people. And the major thing that we want with this show is to impact others to, you know, be better than what we are, and
Right.
to keep this happening for our people, man. So
Especially our people. But this show is for everyone.
Everybody.
But we do feel like, you know, our folks are extremely left behind in this field because, you know, when I started working, I know when you got there, you kind of looked around like,
it ain't nobody here.
yeah, nobody.
Nobody.
Like, this field.
For rows and rows.
Right. Indian, Asian, and Caucasian dominated.
Right.
Right. So, the few folks you meet, you know, I'm from Stone Mountain, Georgia. You said you
I'm
from,
from Fort Valley, Georgia, man. So
yeah.
I know straight up how it can be, man. So like, I would say subscribe, man. Just
Comment.
leave any comments or questions that you would like us to see, or just let us know what you would like to see. And this the IT Factor, and we will be back soon.
Yes, sir.